Good morning, Saintlanders. How are you? We hope that you're well. Before we carry on, let me tell you very briefly, don't be confused. The screen, whatever you call this image on the screen behind me, has got nothing to do with today's video. But I couldn't help leaving it there because this is a video that I've often tried to convince people to watch. It is the famous presentation by Dr. Anthea Jeffrey of the Institute of Race Relations to the Free Market Foundation on the ideological, the philosophical underpinnings of the ANC's expropriation without compensation policy. If you don't understand the National Democratic Revolution, if you don't understand why the ANC does things that may seem to be suicidal or terribly detrimental to the country, watch this. Anyway, why are we really here this morning? It is to talk about yesterday's report, or yesterday's events concerning Denel. I'm going to read to you a little bit from a Fin24 article. Low on ammo, Denel could be out of cash by the end of next month, Treasury warns. As I say, it's from yesterday, it's on Fin24, and it's written by Lamiz Omarji. I'm smiling because the article is in English, but the photograph's caption is in Afrikaans. A little bit of an oversight. They begin by saying Denel's liquidity challenges have seen it struggle to pay creditors and staff their salaries. We know all about this. It's been coming for some time, hasn't it? Last year we did videos on this. The state arms manufacturer risks running out of cash by March. Further delays to the implementation of its turnaround plan would risk it being liquidated. I'm not going to read everything to you because some of this stuff is a bit politically incorrect. We all know about News 24, but let's talk about the important things. On Tuesday, Treasury officials appeared before the Standing Committee on Appropriations to brief members of Parliament on the third quarter spending of the 2020-21 financial year, and state-owned enterprises were in the spotlight. Let me refresh your memory. Denel is a state-owned enterprise. It is the state's arms manufacturer. Being a state-owned enterprise, it is owned by the state, but it is meant to be enterprising, to be entrepreneurial in nature, to conduct its business in a commercial fashion, just like Eskom. So it's meant to turn a profit. Other entities such as the Department of Health and the Department of Education and so on are not meant to turn a profit. They're meant to be sustained solely by taxation, tax money. So Denel, state-owned enterprise, arms manufacturer, is not in a good way. Treasury's Chief Director of Sectoral Oversight, Ravesh Rajlal, weighed in on Denel's liquidity challenges and said it would run out of cash at the end of March. Earlier in the article it said by next month. So this implies something slightly different. By the end of next month. It would need additional funding of around 500 million, he explained. Denel has in the past struggled to pay salaries, creditors, and even to make statutory payments for medical aid and unemployment insurance fund, for example. Government has already provided Denel with guarantee facilities amounting to 5.93 billion rand. You can't believe the numbers involved. It's like telephone numbers. And Treasury provided with 1.8 billion rand in 2019-20 as recapitalization or as capital for its turnaround plan. Denel has been allocated 576 million for 2020-21. Bear in mind, guys, these are oaks that are meant to be making a profit. They're meant to be making bullets and guns and rifles and goodness knows what all, and selling them to other people for money. They're not meant to be given 1 rand. let alone 576 million just for this year. 1.8 billion for its turnaround plan. Guarantee facilities of 5.93 billion. I mean, there's not much else to say, really. Apparently, it recorded a net loss of 1.2 billion rand as at the end of December 2020, and a forecasted net loss of 1.6 billion by the end of March 2021. So let's just get this right. January, February, March. So in 3 months, it's going to lose another 400 million. How do you lose 400 million rand in 3 months? It's hard to know exactly what that means, because is it a net loss on just on trading? Is it after tax, before tax? I'm not enough of a fundi to say with certainty. But these are still astronomical amounts of money being poured down the drain. Clearly, this is a case of throwing good money after bad. It's an ongoing thing. Yeah, let's not even go on to the other subject. We can do a separate video about that. All right, guys, give that some thought. This comes hot on the heels of last week's report that last week, the 10th of February, Wednesday, the 10th of February, it was reported that the South African National Defence Force will not have, for the first time in decades and decades and decades, any intake this year. So things are not looking too good in the military-industrial complex. All right, everybody, thank you for watching this video. We hope that you liked it. If you did like it, press the thumbs up, like it. It strengthens us. We need that help. Please don't overlook it. Please don't neglect to do it. And we'll speak again soon. Goodbye and God bless you.